Hey guys, Mike here. So obviously the market got wrecked today, just like it's raining down in Florida. That was pretty much the market, right? I mean, when you don't think growth stocks can go any lower, they laugh at you and they go down, some of them double digits today. And so it was an ugly day in the market, especially for growth stocks. Because I think after we got that bounce yesterday after the FOMC meeting, people thought, oh, everything's going to be okay. The Christmas rally is on. And actually that was supposed to start today. But obviously not, and so hence the thumbnail, did he cancel Christmas or the Christmas rally? And I'm going to show you a chart which actually shows you how many days at the end of the year, what percentage chance you have to get to a certain return in the S&P as it goes. And so, you know, maybe tomorrow the bounce back day, we'll have to see, but the problem with that is tomorrow is quad witching. If you don't know what that is, stick around, I'm going to tell you real quick, and it's usually not a good thing. And I'll show you the last three quad witchings we had, including last December. Okay, and so if you're getting out of it, hit the like, subscribe button for me, guys, and let's get into this. And I'm going to start off by saying, you know, this is the problem we've been talking about with having 5 stocks making up over 50% of the gains in the S&P and even more in the NASDAQ, right? And so, you know, you look at these stocks right here, here's 5 of them, you know, Google, Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, and NVIDIA, right? And so you look at this right here, this is, you know, look at those returns. I mean, NVIDIA is 132% year to date, Alphabet, Google, that is 70%. And so, you know, when there's a bad day in the market, these right here will absolutely drag the market down big time because they take up such a large percentage of the NASDAQ and the S&P. And then we go over here and look at 5 very popular growth stocks. You know, Block, which of course used to be Square, CrowdStrike, DraftKings, Pinterest, and Snowflake. And in the last 30 days, look at how far these stocks have dropped. And of course, I think this is what everybody was expecting to happen yesterday when they announced that they were going to double the tapering, could see 3 interest rate hikes in 2022, which really will affect growth stocks. But here's the good news. You know, there's always this picture painted that's just doom and gloom for growth stocks when the interest rates go up. But I'm going to show you this right here and show you that's really not the case. They can still go up. It's just the percentage that they go up decreases. And if you look right here, this is the federal funds effective rate from 1940 to now. And then you look at the QQQ, which I put on here for you. And you can see right there you see how interest rates started to go up right there. And guess what happened to the NASDAQ? It went up, right? And you go over to the right here. This is the last time we raised interest rates, which was 2015 to 2019, I believe. And you can see what happened. The NASDAQ went up as interest rates went up. And just take a better look at it right here on the chart. This is the last time we raised the funds rate right here, starting in 2015, stopped in 2019. And the NASDAQ actually went up during that time frame around 151%. And you can see on the right there, obviously when the rates come down, growth stocks and the NASDAQ go up much faster. And so I think realistically, expecting growth stocks to grow like they did in 2020, well, obviously that's definitely off the table. I think looking back, if you go back in your charts and look at these years from 2015 to 2019, I think that's more realistic, obviously depending on what else is happening in the economy. We've never come out of a pandemic before and go through all these supply chain issues, so this is a whole different time right now. And so what's supposed to be happening, what was supposed to start today, was the Santa Claus rally, they call it, right? Where stocks rally at the end of the year in the month of December, about halfway through. And as you can see, I'm just looking at the last 10 years here, guys, but 15 days before the month ends, or year ends, excuse me, you know, you got a 70% chance to make this return on the S&P, 80% chance to make this return. You see this percentage right here, anywhere from 15 to 10 days or 10 to 15 days, however you want to look at it, is where you get the highest percentages. The gains actually are the highest from anywhere from 9 days from the end of the year to around 13 days from the end of the year. So we got next week to look forward to. And you can see right here, looking at the chart right here from 1950 to 2020, this is the gain starting on the day, that would be day 16 right there. and moving forward. So you can see we were supposed to start today, and the big problem with tomorrow is it's quad witching. So for those who don't know, quad witching happens 4 times a year. It's the third Friday of March, June, September, and December. Contracts for stock index futures, stock index options, single stock futures, and stock options all expire on the same day. And if you look right down here, it says triple quadruple witching dates 2021, and you can see right there is December 17th, so that is tomorrow. And going back in order here, if you look right here, this was the one we just went through in September, and you're looking at a 1.15% drop. And then the next day, it absolutely plummeted the following Monday to 4%, but don't really pay attention to that, just pay attention to the quad witching day. And then if we go back here, you can see right here in June, on that Friday, it dropped around 1%, but then the next week went on this huge rally up in June. And then if we sit here, I didn't want to go through March because we were already in a correction in the NASDAQ, so I went back to last December, and you can see right here, it ended up dropping around 0.57%. And then that Monday, it opened up with a big drop, and then we went on a huge rally. And so normally we do a nice bounce back after a big drop like today, and it could still happen, but I'm just looking at the last 3, and if you pull up March, I mean, that's when the NASDAQ was already in a major correction right there, and so all the last 4 have been down on that day, and even in that description I showed you, it actually says the next week usually ends up going down, but remember, everybody's calling for the Santa rally. Is it going to happen? I can't imagine it's not going to happen. The problem is you can have those 5 stocks I talked about earlier rally and your portfolio is still red because the other high growth stocks on the NASDAQ are getting still beat down or trading sideways. And so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. You know, tomorrow, maybe it'll turn out to be green. I mean, at this point in time, what's the point in trying to predict this market? Is so all over the place, so volatile. And so, you know, we'll see, but I want to at least brace you for that. And so we'll cross our fingers for a green day and then for the rally to hopefully start maybe Monday and then proceed forward and get some green and actually have a, you know, merry green Christmas or something. You know, we'll see. But anyway, let me know if you got any questions. Hit me up in the comments down below. Hit that like and subscribe button, guys. I really appreciate it if you got anything out of this. And I will see you Sunday.